everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the 1971 movie Duel. It's a great movie. Glad about the light in there. Makes it look like trucks doing the lights. It's good, isn't it? So this is a PG movie, believe it or not. It's actually quite tense and quite terrifying at times. Very good move by Steven Spielberg. This is my personal copy. It's a hard case copy. Looks like a steel case, but it isn't. It's a hard case copy. It's really good. It's a road movie, 1971. As I say, I've got a little collection of DVDs that I like to keep hold of. Just I like that about that. It's good, isn't it? Good effects. Duel. So it's a road movie, 1971, and it's one of those films as well where it didn't need a massive cast or anything like that. And for a PG, as I say, it was quite terrifying. So the story centres around a guy called David Mann who's on the road, and he's driving from one state to another in the US, and he comes across this truck. And this truck, he ends up having a bit of a back and forth with it, within the way they're both sort of driving really, but the truck mainly quite aggressively. Being a car, he overtakes the truck, and the truck then doesn't seem to like it because the truck overtakes him, and it's odd, which he finds a bit odd because obviously he's a car. But then it slows down, so he then starts to overtake the truck, and then the truck overtakes him, and it spirals out of control from there. The cool thing about this movie is you don't actually see or find out who the truck driver is. It's a bit of a mystery, and it just pursues him. Now, if you go online, you can find pictures, obviously, of what the truck driver looked like, and apparently there is a point where you do see him in the movie, but I've never really explored it. But it is a good film. The character, played by Dennis Weaver, is brilliant. He comes across as this sort of weak-mannered man who is obviously having marital problems in his house at the beginning with the phone calls that he's making. But he seems to be terrified of this. Obviously, he's not a man of conflict, because he becomes terrified very quickly of what this truck driver's doing. And this truck driver starts making his life hell. But it's a great film. There's some brilliant scenes. There's also some questions to be asked about this movie, because it's almost like some points it's almost like supernatural, which is quite good. It touches on the supernatural. Like the truck just appears, and it seems to be too fast for a truck. It overtakes the car, and he can't outrun it, and stuff like that, which ask the question: is it all really happening? Or is the character David Mann having some sort of breakdown, and it's not really happening? Because everywhere he goes, or everyone he comes across, seems to think he's crazy. That this truck's out there and it's chasing him down, and there's scenes where he seemingly just picks a fight in like a cafe because he thinks it might be the driver, but it's not. It's just some random person. Which another thing makes you question is David Mann just losing his mind, and this whole thing isn't happening? Or is it happening? It's a good film. It's a good film, but as I say, it's quite supernatural as to how this truck just appears, disappears, and it's a well done film for what it actually is, because they probably, I mean, I don't know much about movie budgets, but it probably wasn't as much goes into it as does a normal film, because the filming was probably hard because of the tricks with the chases and stuff. Because it's constant road chases in this movie. And I love those road movies, like you say, like the Hitcher, Near Dark, movies where they're on the road. It's very good. Jeepers Creepers, you know, you've got to drive from one state to the other, and you might see highway patrol every now and then or something like that. But other than that, you don't really see anybody. I like those sort of settings in America. I think they're pretty cool with those road movies. But yeah, so it's a good film. It's tense at times. It's one of those films that I watched when I was quite young, and it's always sat with me as one of those films I'd like to watch again and again, and that's why I do these reviews, you know. But yeah, let me know what you think of Duel as a movie. I think it was good. Let me know if you think it was real or not. Was the truck real, or was it in David Mann's mind? Was he just losing his mind? Like I say, there's so much in this film that indicates that he is. And as I say, but then there's scenes where you think, well, that can't be in his mind. So it's a good movie. It's well worth a watch. I'm not sure how easy it is to get copies of it these days. It probably still is, I would have thought. But it's quite an old movie now. But it's very good. The truck looks very menacing. The old brown, like petroleum carrying sort of truck. Looks very, very menacing compared to his nice little, you know, red car. And again, it's that point of time, isn't it, where cars just look better. I think cars just look better. Even though they're probably like terrible for the environment, they just looked much, much better. And yeah, it was very sort of had that 70s sort of feel about the whole movie, you know, the eerie build up, the tense music. Yeah, it's a good film, well worth watching, guys. Let me know what you think of Duel, as I say, as a movie. You know, let me know if you think, like I say, if you think it was in his mind. Let me know if it wasn't in his mind, what makes you think it wasn't, it was going on. You know, even though it's only a movie, I know, but it's still a good explanation for the movie, because it literally does throughout this movie seem like he's having a breakdown, because this character he plays is absolutely terrified, you know. And he's obviously not a man of conflict, because there's a scene at the beginning where he's on the phone to his wife and he's saying about his boss at this party has made moves on his wife or something, and he didn't even do anything or bother to help. So obviously he's just a mild-mannered man who just sort of looked on and thought, I don't want to get involved in that, you know. So he's that kind of character. He doesn't like conflict, and this movie, it's about facing conflict, isn't it? And that's what the aspect of this film is about, isn't it? That at some point he's going to have to face down this truck, because it's not going away and it's going to get him. So yeah, let me know what you think of it. Drop a message in the comments. Let me know what other reviews of films you think you like that I could do. I like I've got a collection of old movies that I love just watching over and over again, and like I say, this is one of them. This is on the list of movies that I can watch over and over again, especially some of the 70s movies. I think they're absolutely fantastic. So if you like the review, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to. You know, it'd be nice to have some more people subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and make sure you come back again.